CataractCoach.com. Equal opportunity or equal outcome? What's the best approach to prepare residents for practice? Good morning from the operating room. So I want to bring up one question, and that was, should we have equal opportunity or equal outcomes during residency training? And that's a really important question. We want all our residents to graduate the program with a sufficient degree of skill and to meet certain basic minimum guidelines. And I think we can achieve that. But the question is equal opportunity or equal outcomes? For example, if one resident is having more trouble in the operating room and doing fewer cases per day, does that mean that residents should have more OR time so that all residents end with about the same number of cataract cases? Well, that becomes challenging. And one of the big challenges is in your rotations that you do at various hospitals here in our program, you're given an equal amount of time in the operating room, an equal number of rotations. You have an equal opportunity. And I think that is what is important. And it's up to the resident then to maximize each of those opportunities. Prepare ahead of time, watch surgical videos, practice in the wet lab, read up about specific cases you have coming the next day. And doing this will help you really maximize the time you have in the operating room. I'm confident that all the residents with enough hard work and diligence and determination can succeed. Just remember, the purpose of your residency training is not the diploma that you're going to put on the wall. That's great, but that's not the purpose. The purpose is to squeeze every bit of experience and know-how and hands-on that you can out of those years of training. So it's what you get out of that training. And then also keep in mind, when you get out into practice, you go out there in the practice in the real world and you're not given the equal outcomes. There's no guarantee of an equal outcome. It's an equal opportunity to do as much or as little as you desire. And people say, wow, you do so well, you're so lucky. Yeah, you know why? Because the harder I work, the luckier I get. So at the end of the day, you and I both know this, we're all ophthalmologists. You're incredibly smart. You've been top of the bell curve your whole life. Just keep up that same strong work ethic and you will do beautifully, and you'll maximize those opportunities and you'll become a very talented surgeon. And now, time for me to get back to work. Thanks for watching. Here's a beautiful and fancy femtosecond laser. And here's another beautiful and fancy femtosecond laser. So the question is, for you as a resident or fellow in your training, should you learn how to use these? For sure. You want to learn all the technologies that you can, use all the techniques, but don't be too reliant on them. The example is, if you only learn to make a perfect rexus with a femtosecond laser and not with your hands, what will you do when you're in a situation where most of the time, the case will be, there will be no femtosecond laser? So that's why it's important to maximize your skill set during your training. The hands are always more important than the machines. Thanks for watching, and remember, work hard, maximize your training. You will be a fantastic resident and an outstanding ophthalmologist. Thanks for watching these videos, and remember to go to CataractCoach.com and sign up for a free daily email. We'll send you an email every day with a great video like this and other surgical pearls that'll make you a better surgeon.